Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
Playing against multimillionaires. So
Iceland and St. Louis have about the population. Imagine trying to make a team from just the people from St. Louis.
I mean, unless it's professional hammering.
Or like rib making. It's like really good at that.
We have a great professional barbecue team. I mean, if it was a statewide team, we could make a damn good barbecue team. We get St. Louis and Kansas City in there. But that's about it. Other than that, it's just we'd win the crime off.
You could win the crime off nationally.
I don't know.
Baltimore
Baltimore might have a word like Philly. What about
Baltimore, DC, Detroit? They all pale in comparison. And whenever I look,
Baltimore had more murder per capita or more murders than days in the year for like 13 years straight.
I would love if
let's
some other
get a
city
per capita.
took this horrible trophy from St. Louis. So
what about Gary, Indiana? Isn't that like actually the worst place in the world or in the U.S.? All right, number 1 murder per capita is St. Louis, Missouri. And number two is Baltimore, right behind it.
Look at us, St. Louis at 69.4 murders per 100,000. Baltimore 51.1, right behind.
No,
New
58.
Orleans.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm just New Orleans.
Oh, different.
Third place, a paltry 40.6.
Detroit
murders.
gets all this credit for how tough they are, and they have half your murder rate.
What a bunch of losers!
Like a third.
I'm running low on
surprised.
population.
DC, 19th place. I didn't expect them to do so poorly.
Kansas City 7. I always thought of that as like the safe city here.
It is the 7th most dangerous city is twice as safe as St. Louis.
There's got to be a plot.
Nobody
Like
goes there.
I would love to see a data is beautiful of like seeing if there's a correlation or causation between like how boring and cold a city gets in the winter and how many people die or get murdered there. Because like Baltimore, pretty fucking boring and cold in the winter. St. Louis got to be up there. You know, like
I mean, that'd be interesting because then you would expect a city like Edmonton in Canada to be flush with murders, and I bet they're pretty safe.
Canadian murder rate by city.
I would think the heat would be the problem.
Wait, okay, listen. I'm going to tell you the highest, the one that popped up as a major one was Edmonton at 2.2 per 100,000. Thunder Bay though, Thunder Bay is crazy at the highest of 5.5.
Listeners, by comparison, 2.2. St. Louis, 69.
How many people are in Edmonton though?
It's per capita.
Yeah, it's per capita.
Oh, it is per capita. You're right. I'm an idiot.
I don't think there's a lot of people in Edmonton, but that's like Edmonton is. I'm pretty sure that's their coldest, northernmost like major city, right?
Edmonton?
Everything above that is like bullshit, like just freezing wasteland.
Inuit.
You have questions about Canadian geography, you come to the right place.
Yes. Well, like fuck, it's Canada. Like 30% of them live in Toronto or something, maybe 20%, something like that.
It is 25. Maybe.
Is it? I'll trust that. I'll trust your estimate based on my guesses.
No, I thought it's like 80% of the population lives within like 20 miles of the border. Some shitty
like
stat like that.
Yeah.
They really should just be a state. Like
I
one of our
disagree.
states.
If they were a state, then we could connect to Alaska, which would be cool.
Yeah. And we could divide Canada into 50 more states, so we have 100 stars on our flag.
Oh, can you imagine 2 senators coming from some patch of ice getting equal votes?
What do you
California?
mean? That's what we do with Wisconsin. I mean, or I'm sorry, Minnesota. What other?
No, but these would be
thinking of, like,
states.
Wyoming.
These would be states
sure,
with
you're
like.
right.
These would be states with like literally 11 people, and like 25% of their population are senators.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean,
or yeah, we could break New York and Cali into 5 each, and then we only have to make
But they wouldn't all be Democrats.
only 90.
It would be more representative. I don't know.
I'm more interested in getting an even 100 stars.
I would rather keep it 50. We combine the Dakotas, right?
Uh-huh.
Get
Yes.
Puerto Rico in here, and then
Let's combine the Virginias. They also have a weird naming scheme.
No. They do have a weird naming scheme, but they don't. Combining them makes no sense. You can't combine North and South Carolina. They're also the same. I mean, very different, like culturally.
I do base it on the names.
I say we just merge Idaho and Montana because that's like 800,000 people.
No, these states would be too weird looking. I don't like the way north and
North
South
and
Dakota,
South is good. That's a square.
that one. Okay, that's the one I'm okay with. Idaho and Montana, that'd be some weird ghastly monstrosity.
Yeah, but look at what Maryland looks like. It's the same. Just
I bitched about that this other episode.
Gerrymandered. Like
Maryland is
maps.
it has to be, in my opinion, humbly, the ugliest state outline. That shit doesn't make any sense.
Isn't it
That's
because of
West
rivers?
Virginia?
Because of rivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the glorious Alpha Chad geometric Utah, which is just like fucking draw lines in the sand, call it a day. Like that.
I mean, that's Colorado.
Why'd you pick on
that.
Utah and not like a Dakota or Wyoming?
Because I think in my head Utah is more square. Colorado would have been the correct choice here.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
because Utah has that little jut up,
yeah,
but it still looks pretty good.
Proudly taking.
Oh, you're
some
right. Utah's
territory.
more square than I thought it was. Well, I should have known that.
The way we did states was like when you start on a project and you're really into the intricacy of it, and towards the end you're just like, this is fine. This is okay.
Colorado and Nebraska is pretty solid.
I mean, look at that. Colorado and Wyoming, two alpha squares.
Yeah.
That's good. New Mexico gets fucked a little bit because they have that little hang off. Let's give that hang off back to Mexico. Make them a nice square.
Yeah. I mean, Texas, we got to lock Texas off. We got to get rid of that.
What if we get like an autistic president and he's like, they all have to be squares? It's the only thing he works towards for 4 years. Like, we need health care. He's like, well, we'll get to that right after the great squarification.
America is a grid system, and that's how we're just going to be. You live on the 89th parallel.
Oval Office? Not in this administration.
It's like when Norwegians take over. We've got Scandinavian design leading all of everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's good.
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.